Hey, bro, you need to just keep sticking to the plan. Whenever shit gets hard, that's when too many people like me and you just tend to start getting sidetracked or looking for something else to do. Start thinking like, is there something easier and better that I could be doing? But you'll often hear that saying of the miner who quit when he was just like literally a few strikes away from gold. You'll hear that saying. I don't know if it is a saying, but I've heard it a few times. But you'll also hear like stories of like the business guy who he was like working on like trying to sell a product, and then he's like, you know what, fuck this product, this isn't it. And then a couple weeks or a couple months later, he then sees somebody else dominating like what his niche was or whatever the fuck he was just doing, because they didn't give up. So like when you're going through sales, self-improvement, business, entrepreneurship, you are going to get fucking discouraged. And every time you do get discouraged, it's lonely as fuck, because everybody around you is going to remind you about like why you're discouraged. Like for me, I'm doing sales right now, 100% commission based sales. And like I often like I'll just say it, like it's a bit hard for me to even say, but it's like I've been working since the beginning of last month, April, the beginning of April. It's now May. I haven't made a single sale, and it, like that's kind of already kind of a little bit, just a teeny bit discouraging to me. But I try to stay optimistic. One of my friends, like a lot of my friends at work, because I'm still working two jobs. When I do go to the warehouse, I have a lot of friends there. They'll be like, hey man, how's the new job going? How's life been, bro? I haven't seen you around as much. What you be up to? And I tell everybody, I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm out here. I'm selling solar. I'm out here trying to, learn sales and all this stuff. And they're like, oh, awesome. How does it pay? I'm like, oh, but I told them like how my commission is broken down. And then they're all like, okay, you made any sales? And I'm all like, I'm like, no, not yet. I was like, I do got some leads that are in the works going through for this weekend. Like I was trying to stay positive and stuff, but then they just like kind of sit there and look at me like, you've been working for a month and a half and you gotten paid. You haven't gotten paid. And then it's like, it's just little comments like that, or like I'll often call my mom. Call my mom and be like, hey mom, how's your day going? She's like, awesome. How's your day going? You working right now? Yeah, I'm working right now. How's work going? Awesome. I just actually got a lead today. It's like, okay, is that one gonna close? You've been working for quite a while. None of these have closed yet. And like, it's all coming from a good place from these people. All these people are just like, I believe it's all coming from a good place, but it's like comments like that. It's like, I know I haven't gotten paid. I don't need a reminder, but it's like when everybody around you is just kind of reminding you about all the shit you're going to get discouraged about, you're just going to be left with the willed power of, pursuing and perseverance, just not giving up, basically. I call it pursue and persevering because I'm just weird, but you're mostly just alone with your thoughts at that point, because it's like, okay, anybody I ever decide to talk to about this, they're gonna just remind me of the fact that I haven't gotten paid yet. So let's just not bitch and talk to anybody about this. But then you're left alone with your thoughts, and even sometimes your own thoughts are like against you. So like I'll sit there, the guy who I go knocking with every day, he's only been working there like a month longer than me. He's generated 4 leads, and 2 of them have closed. Congratulations to my brother, man. As for me, like, I've been working there a month less than him. I've generated 8 leads, so twice as many of him, but none of them has closed. And like when you're just left alone in your thoughts, it'll tend to like be against you. You'll be like, am I bad at just like getting, quality leads? Is my closer just shit? Every time I talk to my homie, he's like, oh yeah, I'm not sending any of my leads to your guy. Apparently he can't close shit. And then, that's discouraging. And I'm all like, well, fuck shit. Do I have a shitty closer? Is that the problem? Am I the problem? Am I getting shitty leads? Should I find a new sales job? Maybe this isn't for me. my mind, like your mind will literally just fucking blow shit out of proportion when it doesn't need to, like I said, you need to just stick to the fucking plan. My plan literally months ago on this channel, I said, I was like, I'm saving up a bunch of money throughout the winter because like I was getting paid $30 something an hour before overtime. So my overtime was like $45 an hour. Saved up a bunch of money, taking some time off work. I've only been working part-time for the last month. I was doing the sales job to get experience. That was the original like part of the plan. It wasn't to earn money, but then it was like I like switched up the plan to be like, well, if I close 39 deals before the end of the year, I'll make my yearly target like income goal instead of having to work 50 hours a week at my warehouse job. So I was like, okay, let's do that. And then like the plan was just like get one lead a day. And like that literally was the plan. Save up money, take off time for work, try out something new, like go start a business. I was like, fuck it, I'll do commission-based sales, do this like summer training program that the solar company had going on. And then I was like, okay, well, I can make some money from this, let's get 39 deals before the end of the year. But how I'm going to do that, we're going to get one lead a day. And I was literally just optimistic, like I was literally like telling that one guy when he asked me how the job's going, I was like, yeah, I have some fucking leads. Like I still have like 3 leads that I was talking with my closer. He said that he's gonna, attempt to get them closed this weekend. He was keeping me optimistic. He's all like, yeah, one of your first leads from a month ago, really big system, really expensive. He's buying it all in cash. It's gonna take multiple meetings for him to go through. So he hasn't said no at all, but he's like, it's just gonna take a while for him. And he's like, so just be patient and optimistic. And I was like, okay, so that was my mindset. But then, I start talking to other people, my mother, all my friends and family, and like, they're all gonna come from a good place, but they're gonna discourage you. So that's why I say, like, when you're on your grind, it's gonna get fucking lonely and you're gonna get discouraged. And, anybody you talk to is just gonna continue to like discourage you, but it's like out of love, there's my dog. But like all your friends are gonna be like, you haven't gotten paid yet, like what the fuck, but that's out of love for them. But it's not, they just don't understand it. So, I'm just left with my thoughts, honestly, you guys. Like I said, I was just optimistic, but I listened to other people instead of being sure of myself and my decision. And like I said, I made a decision long ago to come up with this plan to take time off of the job that I'm currently working at because I'm not happy, and to try something else. I'm trying something else, and even though I'm having thoughts of being like, why am I doing this, etc., there's 0 point in fucking giving up. And like, especially when I could just be literally like this close to, getting a deal signed next week even, and like, it could have been like, fuck this job, nothing's happening. And like, I made that decision, but then, like if I just kept going for another week, I'd make $3,000 or something. It's like, just need to be optimistic and persevere. And also like no hating, not like when I brought up my other homie that I knock with, not to hate, not to like hating or saying like he is doing better because he has a better closer than me. That's a victim mindset, and that's me sounding like a little hoe. So like I'm so happy that I'm able to like tell myself, be like, hey, like whenever I have the thought being like, well, he like, I got twice as many leads as him, but he's fucking closing deals because I got stuck with a shitty closer. It's like, Kane, stop sounding like a fucking hoe. Let's reword that. What can I start doing to make sure that like my leads start closing more? My buddy right here, he's proving that this job is possible. So there is no reason for me to give up. He's making money. He's proving to me that it's possible. He's only been doing this a month longer than me. Not blaming the closer or blaming some outside circumstance or like being like, am I bad at this? Or should I find a new sales job? That's me sounding like a hoe. And that's me trying to blame my surroundings and like having a victim mindset. So it's not like, cut that shit out, stick to the plan. If you ever get discouraged on your journey, remember the plan, stick it out, and just know that you're gonna get lonely as fuck. But on that note, if you are gonna get lonely as fuck on your journey, don't talk to the people around you, because like I said, they're gonna discourage you. If you need somebody to talk to, check the link in the description. My Discord is down there. There's me and some other like-minded individuals. We're all super positive, really supportive. Like I will be in there, like responding to you personally. Like if you're ever going through, like if you're going through some similar shit, you're getting discouraged. You know, your mom's telling you like, why the fuck are you doing this sales job? You're not making money. I hope that you make some money soon. Is like just reminding you the fact that you like what's discouraging you, just giving you constant reminders. You got people like that around you. Don't talk to those people. Come into the Discord. Come talk to some people who are positive, who will tell you to keep going, tell you to keep fucking, you know, suffering for the better of, like, for your better, and, you know, and just keep fucking pursuing and persevering with you. But on that note, I'm gonna end the video, guys. Sorry this wasn't like a regular video. I just, there's been a lot on my mind, as you guys could see. But, you know, like I said, I'm gonna stay positive. The next couple months, like I said, one lead a day. I'm gonna get the success. I'm not blaming any outside circumstances, and I'm gonna put the work in today. I'm gonna put the work in. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up at fucking like 8 or 7 a.m. I'm gonna be up and ready to be out, you know, like knocking doors by 9 a.m. So like, you know, I'm putting in the fucking work, guys. So make sure you guys are too. Stick to whatever fucking plan you wrote down. Don't let nobody else knock you off your grind. Don't listen to any of these niggas, bro. If you need people to support you, link in the description. Join the Discord. Come talk to me, bro. I won't be like, I'm not gonna. If I sound rough, like if I sound like fucked up when I talk, it's because like I'm trying to get you better. Like if I tell you like you sound like a little hoe right now, it's because like I want you to be better. So like I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna discourage you, and I'm gonna I'm gonna keep you encouraged. So link in the description, guys. Do some productive today. Catch you up.